Another survival show, Are You Next, has come out recently. It's another girl group show, this time on JTBC and not Mnet. It was created through Belift Lab, which seems to be Hybe's trainee program. This show seems to be Hybe's answer to JYP's 16, taking a bunch of their female trainees, putting them into a competition show, and letting an audience get a taste for them before debut. It's similar in both style and scale, while still taking some elements from other successful survival shows, like Produce, to create its own sort of thing. It's also definitely influenced by i-dle, Belift's last survival program that formed enhypen. With it came a first round of performances, labeled tryouts. Today I'll rank them based on my favorites and explain why. First up, unfortunately, my least favorite was the Dreams Come True performance. I don't know if the decision to do the aespa version of the song was the best. I would have almost wanted to see a version of the original, but I also don't think it would appeal the same to the young audience that this show is aiming for, and that these girls represent. The lowest placed contestant among this group is 12 years old. This performance wasn't at all terrible, but in my eyes, kind of outlines that girls this young shouldn't be put under this kind of pressure. The oldest in the group, Wonhee, is 16. I could get into a real critique of their performance, but truly, I think it's all about experience. It's a matter of time and training until they have a shot at reaching the same heights as the other girls. Next up is the When I Move performance. Missing a performer definitely hurt them a bit, but they made up for it by the chorus. Himeno was definitely cute and definitely giving me things that I liked to see, but I also felt this was kind of a mature concept for a 15 and a 16-year-old to pull off. The vocals here were also at times unsteady. Like the Dreams Come True performance, I think that with time their vocals will become a lot stronger. And just like performances to come, I think it's very challenging for girls this young to perform and execute concepts this mature. For our next performance, I felt it was a little breathy and unsteady, but I love the song choice and concept. This was super strong and cohesive to me. The lowest ranked member here, Funa, had some unfortunate vocal moments, but I think she really shone in other places and was really going for it. You know how I am. If you try hard and you miss by a hair, I'd rather see that than being afraid to try at all. Ruka was also very strong, and she gave me leadership qualities. She's shown individually to me, anyway. A middle of the pack performance, but plenty to be proud of. Next up was Dalla. Overall, I think they seemed to have voices that were almost too cute for this concept, in my opinion. It seemed really sweet and pure for a concept that's high in self-confidence and girl-crushy. I think their dancing was clean and synchronized, but also kind of expected when they branded themselves the dance powerhouse unit. I liked the amount of endurance and follow-through they showed during the stage, and I was impressed with their commitment to stage presence. Iroha ranked top among the girls performing, but she is 15, which I think is too young to debut. I think that's the source of my problems. It's hard for someone this young to pull off vibes that fit. Next up we had Bad Girl, Good Girl. Finally, girls age appropriate doing a fun concept. The second I heard Shut Up Boy, I got a little excited. Unfortunately, the vocals weren't always all there, which I think did them a disservice. The dancing was clean. They executed a strong confidence that I really admired. Demon was the standout for me, so I was pretty surprised that she got ranked the lowest. But I guess it might have been for the vocals. Truly, what she lacked in vocals, she made up for in stage presence and just great on-stage charisma. I felt myself smiling watching this performance more than once, and I really am a sucker for when performances feel like those on stage are having a good time. At the runner-up spot, we have Tomboy. I'm a little sick of seeing Tomboy on survival shows, and I think that will ultimately color my opinion here. Youngso really shined here, especially in the stage presence department, but she's also trained at SM, Source, Adore, and now Belift. To me, this felt a little bit like the Youngso show, and I'll definitely be watching her moving forward, but I think this concept also has that issue inherently. It often highlights one performer specifically, so I won't really blame the other girls for it. Youngso is the youngest performer in this group, at 17, and I like to see girls of an appropriate age for debut perform a strong song like this overall. I liked it, but I wasn't overly floored. At number 1, we have Bad Boy. I came into this quite biased. Bad Boy is my favorite Red Velvet title track. I was immediately quite impressed with the dancing and vocal tone. Red Velvet songs can be quite hard to carry, and I find these kinds of concepts to be hard for rookies or trainees to conquer with enough charisma. I did not feel like these three lacked in the charisma department at all. Angelic harmonies, great vocals. They understood the assignment. I definitely understand why they were called the Vocal Avengers unit. This can be a super hard song to carry vocally, and they definitely did it. I would have loved to see more of the ooh-oohs being sung out, but I understand that dropping them was probably a solid choice for preserving stamina. Even though Chanel was ranked mid, I think the cameras on her a lot, and I think it's possible that she'll get a lot of screen time moving forward. If you like my video, please subscribe as I'll continue to review performances as they come out and offer more K-pop and survival show content. Thanks so much for watching!